The budget for the new fiscal year sailed through the National Assembly a day after the government made several changes, including fiscal tightening measures dictated by the IMF in a last-ditch effort to secure the critical funding. The budget was passed during a session that lacked quorum, with only 70 lawmakers on the Treasury benches and 2 on the opposition benches. At the outset of the session, Finance Minister Sakdar had defended the government's move to implement various reforms in the pension scheme.
मैं दोबारा अर्ज करता हूँ जी कि ये पेंशन जो सरकार से वसूल करते हैं लोग उसके लिए है, और ये सरकारी अफसरान का लफ्ज़ इस्तेमाल मैंने किया था, जिसका मतलब है ये ग्रेड 17 से 22 वालों के अप्लाई होगा। नंबर 1, 17 ग्रेड से नीचे वो काफ़ी लोग 15-20 साल की सर्विस के बाद फिर और मुलाजमत कर लेते हैं, अपने महकमे को छोड़ देते हैं, उस पर ये लागू नहीं हो रहा, क्योंकि हमें शुरू करना है टॉप से। और अगर कोई कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में जॉब कर रहे हैं तो सरकार की अगर पेंशन है तो फिर 2 पेंशन में से जो बड़ी पेंशन है उनको चूज़ करना होगा। हो सकता है कॉन्ट्रैक्ट की जॉब में कम पैसे मिल रहे हों और कम पेंशन हो, तो वो उनकी सवाबदीद होगी कि जो बड़ी पेंशन है, ये बड़ा पुराना मसला चल रहा है और इसको ठीक बहुत मुद्दत पहले हो जाना चाहिए था कि एक असूली बात है कि जी आप एक पेंशन के हकदार ज़रूर होते हैं, और जो आपकी हाईएस्ट जो है वो मिलनी चाहिए। यहाँ लोग आर्मी चीफ भी रहे उसकी पेंशन ले रहे हैं, चीफ एग्जेक्टिव मुल्क के रहे उसकी भी पेंशन लेते रहे, फिर सदर पाकिस्तान बन गए उसकी भी पेंशन लेते रहे। ये इस गरीब मुल्क के ऊपर ये एक बहुत बड़ा बोझ था, और ये हमें टॉप से अपने आप को ये साबित करना है कि वी मीन बिजनेस।
Foreign Minister Bilal Bhutto Zardari, his father Asif Ali Zardari, and the leader of the opposition Raja Riaz were also absent. Reacting to the imposition of new taxes and other harsh measures by the finance minister in his winding budget speech, the business community on Saturday said the budget for next fiscal year lacked focus on tapping resources for future development and broadening the tax net, besides keeping budget anomalies unresolved. Secretary General Overseas Investors Chamber of Commerce and Industry Abdul Alim said after going through the budget speech of the finance minister, he did not think that Mr. Dar and his team have done justice to anomalies which have been raised by various stakeholders including OICCI. He said one of the main issues was the high level of super tax imposed on the large corporate sector. The government has revised some rates and come out with some sort of accommodation to lower levels, but most of the big corporate sector is still asked to pay 10% super tax, which is very harsh and it's not good for investment. According to currency dealers, the inflows of dollars increased significantly during the week ending on Friday, as the rupee's appreciation against the greenback has narrowed the price gap between the open and interbank markets. The dollar was traded in the range of 288 to 291 rupees in the open market on Saturday, which narrowed the dollar price gap with interbank market. According to currency dealers, inflows from exports and remittances have significantly exceeded the daily average of $3 to $5 million. A new study by the International Maize and Wheat Improvement Center on Saturday revealed wheat yield in South Asian countries, including Pakistan, is feared to decline by 16% by 2050 due to climate change. Simulations of South Asian countries suggested a different magnitude of climate change impacts, with India and Pakistan being the most affected countries, with a general decline of wheat yields of 16%, particularly due to warmer temperatures. However, areas in western Iran, Afghanistan, Nepal and Myanmar could experience a positive response to climate change. According to the research, climate change will lower global wheat production by 1.9% by mid-century, with the most negative impacts occurring in Africa and South Asia. Saudi Aramco and France's Total Energies signed contracts to start building an $11 billion petrochemicals facility in the Gulf Kingdom. A signing ceremony for the engineering, procurement and construction contracts for the Amiral complex took place at Aramco's headquarters in Dhahran in Saudi Arabia's eastern province. The move marks the start of construction work on the joint petrochemical expansion, Aramco and Total Energies said in a joint statement. 7 companies were awarded contracts for the construction of the project in Jubail on Saudi Arabia's east coast. The facility is slated to begin operations in 2027.